it's made of. Wrinkled paper dreams slowly burn, lighting up the truth of this world. Broken lives living with broken homes. In broken homes I stand, catatonic I stare, deeply astonished. The sky, it's slowly falling, and no one seems to care. So take me now, I'm sick of liars. Take me now, I hate this life. Take me now, I've grown so tired of this world and everything and everyone in it. Faith made of broken fantasies make this world. Lies filled with the seas we were told. And I just want to be left alone. Want to go home. I stand, catatonic I stare, deeply astonished. This place, it's slowly dying, and no one seems to care. So take me now, I'm sick of liars. Take me now, I hate this life. Take me now, I've grown so tired of this world and everything. Fuck this world.
Yo, 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 yo. What is what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Geeks 5 Ever podcast, the Geeks 5 Ever show on Geeks 5 Ever. Also on Twitch and YouTube and possibly very, very soon Pornhub. Joining us as always is our host, our co-host, the man with the plan, Jace. The host with the most,
Yes.
Sonic Keyblade. And I can't stop staring at SJ. And the person that's possibly dead or alive, we're not sure.
SJ's
SJ.
okay.
Oh,
He's okay.
a zombie. Hey, do you need the day off? Do you need the day
No.
off? Come on. You look like you could use the week off.
Yep.
I blame Houston.
It is flooding in front of my house right now. So if you're out in the Houston area and it's raining right now, remember, turn around, don't drown. Don't drive out in the rain unless you have to, unless it's an emergency and it's very, very necessary. I heard Uber's got their Uber canoes ready to deliver you food.
Yep. The lift rafts.
The lift rafts.
The riff raff. dude.
Don't die, lady. That's what they're saying in the comments.
Oh, thanks, guys.
There you go.
You know
I
how
am
hard
not
it is to
cut out for this overnight shift.
Yeah, I mean, you know how hard it is to
used-
replace people nowadays? It's getting hard. What are you talking about? You are the replacements, dumbass.
I love
Remember?
that movie.
Y'all replace
I like-
the other people.
You remember that show? The
Oh
Replacements?
yeah,
Nope.
the C team.
Okay, let's give a shout out to our listeners, our followers, our community that's commenting so far. Dandelion said first, so Dandelion wins the award, the first award
Yeah.
of the day. Chad says, oh boy, grabs popcorn. Blake says, I'm ready for the cringe. Black Sonic said, don't die, lady. Dandelion says, my power was out most of the day, but I'm glad it's back just in time. Let Goku die instead. Fuck you. We are here for you, SJ. All right, so today, we don't have a lot of news to cover today, but there are a couple things that we have to bring up. The Xbox Series X just went live for pre-order. It is officially sold out with Best Buy, Amazon, and Target. And I didn't even bother to check Walmart because honestly, Walmart be
Nine times
lying.
out of 10, 9 times out of 10, Walmart would probably
Walmart was sold
Shit.
out before they even put it out.
Yeah, if you want to know, how bad this is, if you look at the top selling right now, apparently the Xbox One X sales went up 400% because people confused the Series X to the One X, and I bet you 9 times out of 10 they're probably parents.
Get them the Xbox. Why are they all called the Xbox?
They're like, I'm gonna get my grandchild the Xbox X.
Actually, you know what? This is Wii and Wii U all over again.
Yeah, this is Wii and Wii U all over again. Some people got confused on the names and pre-ordered the wrong one. My son wanted an Xbox X, so I got him. I pre-ordered the Dreamcast for him. Hope it's the same thing.
It has an X button.
It's got an X button. All right, so today we're gonna talk about nice guys. Man, it's hot in my fucking room.
Nice guys and incels.
Incels.
Incest, peppermints, cripple.
All right, so what the fuck is an incel?
Involuntary celibate is what it's supposed to mean, right?
Right.
Okay,
So
what?
it's So
you
it's
what?
guys-
You don't have sex, but it's not your choice.
yeah, so it's guys that have been really unsuccessful in getting dates and stuff because they're
Just
super
awful.
awkward and don't know how to interact with people, and then they just get really bitchy about, well, why don't I have a date? And it's like,
You see this? You see this right here? I have 6 punches, and when I get 8, it means you have to sleep with me.
yeah, some shit like that. And so, yeah, that's not really a
So
turn
that's
on
what the
for
incels are.
most
So
girls.
they're the guys that like wonder why can't I score? I want to score. I'm going to the con to score.
Right.
I did
But they don't know
everything.
how-
I bought her lots of gifts. I held the door for her.
But it's not even that. Like
Hello.
like sometimes
Layla.
like that's just a really like broad spectrum term. Some of it is just like they don't even know how
Everyone say hi to Indigo, who just commented.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
I'm
hi.
excited to meet you, girl.
Yes.
Hello.
So we're talking about nice guys and incels today. I almost said names too when you said the nice guys that are wondering why they can't get dates or girlfriends or late, and then, like a few names popped up in my head, and I almost said one of them.
That would have been awkward.
But some of these guys, and I mean, like, it's a very broad spectrum term that I'm giving. Like, they just can't get, laid. It's also, they're really upset about it. Like, they're spoiled little brats. They probably still live in their mom's basements and stuff.
Well,
And I'm just saying. And not only can they not get with girls, they feel like they're entitled to be with a girl. And some incels are even like, the government should provide us hookers so that we can do stuff.
what?
And it's like, yeah,
Stop!
like,
Stop!
I'm not
stop.
bullshitting you.
It's a true
Stop.
statement.
What?
They read way too much anime.
I picked a bad subject. I don't know how much more of this shit I can take.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh my god!
It gets worse.
I want to punch somebody in the face now. Oh no! You're making Goku violent.
There's
I
only
might-
It's not
things
that
of
hard.
yours that you can break around
It's
to, though.
not that hard.
Yes, it's pretty fucking hard. You have to actually piss me off to make me fight you. I don't
Quick.
I don't go out looking for fights.
Right.
Quick,
But
hide
no,
the
yeah,
porta
it's
potties.
it's guys. They're like, I was nice to you for
Who's-
even just like a
yeah,
millimeter,
like-
so you're supposed to like bear my children, and it's like that's not how it works.
Yeah, so I liked all of your status updates and all of your pictures. So I think it's like getting pretty serious now. So you need to like start holding my hand lest you look like a whore.
Right.
Jesus fucking Christ. That was actually from American Dad, I think, or Family Guy. It was one of the two fucking shows. And like there is like I came across somebody like at a con, and everyone knows who he is because I keep referencing him. But we were in one of the hotel rooms chilling, and we're like hanging out, and like I want to take there's barely the tip of the iceberg, Goku. Jesus Christ. I want to take a pic with you. Sure. No, I mean a nude pic. Ugh. I hate it when people say that. I'm like, God, I want to punch you in the face. Hey, can I get like some shots of your panties? You know, I'll buy you that anime figure you wanted that was $300. And I'm like, first off, motherfucker, I'm going a bit of a fucking rant. I'm like, first, I'm like, this motherfucker was a fucking cashier. He's working at a fucking store as a cashier, and he just spent $300 on a girl that's not even interested in him. The girl's into chicks. Not only that, she's fucking 16. And then we're all hanging out in the room. Everybody's partying. He's the only one not partying because he doesn't do that. He doesn't like that. He's not a part of that fucking crowd. So I don't know why the fuck he's even in that fucking room. And then I come to find out he's fucking staying the night there. He's just being a fucking stick in the fucking mud. He's over there like a bump on a fucking log. Just fucking sitting there in the middle of the fucking bedroom. He's all like, oh, you don't understand. I'm like, what the fuck don't I understand? Like, she was mine. I'm not going to say the girl's name, but she was mine, and her boyfriend stole her from me, and I wanted to cuss him the fuck out in front of everybody. I'm like, listen, you stupid shit.
God.
She's not your fucking property. She's not yours. Nobody's fucking yours. If she wasn't interested, then she's not fucking interested. If she was interested in you in that way, then she would have fucking dated you. No, she saw you as a fucking friend. And by the way, I found out I've never even had a girlfriend. I've never held hands with a girl. Yeah, but y'all kissed. Y'all shared a kiss, and it was awkward for her. You probably jizzed your fucking pants.
Shit.
And I told him, like, no, she's not your fucking, she's not yours. She was never,
Right.
this is what I told him. She's not yours. It doesn't work like that. If you have a problem with her boyfriend and you feel some kind of entitlement, then go fight the fucker.
Right.
He beat my ass.
He's going to beat
Go
me.
work out.
I don't fight. Then shut the fuck up.
That's sometimes you have to do.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. You're not a lover either. Just get out of here.
You're not a lover because nobody love you. Your parents keep asking when you moving out.
Yep.
But I have money. Like, you don't pay rent, motherfucker. You have a cashier. You're a cashier. Goku, you don't have money either because I'm dumb financially. I'm retarded.
That's a personal choice.
I'm
These are
financially
true.
stupid.
These are true.
I still pay rent, motherfucker.
Right. No, this is exactly it. So like I said, like some of these guys like feel they're entitled to like somehow get laid. And it gets to no, it's gone to the point. I know that was good. It's gone to the point at the very least one guy actually like killed a girl because she wouldn't go out with him.
Heard about that.
Yeah. I don't remember the details. I just know that was a thing.
I don't know the details either.
Yeah, I don't remember the details. If y'all can in the comments, please fact check me. But I know that is a thing. So
Indigo says I am broke by random choice. It's okay.
yeah, same.
It's okay. It's
You
okay
take
to
one
be
look at
broke.
Goku's background, you can find out why he's broke.
But it's just yeah. So the difference between
I
like
am broke.
incels and nice guys, like nice guys are actually like kind of chivalrous and kind. You did delivery. Oh my
This
god.
is actually from this is from Saturday when I came back at
Oh,
like
good job.
2 in the morning.
Well, it's like it was 2.
It was 2 in the morning, and it took them like 45 minutes to get my food
Sorry.
ready because they had to kill the cow in the back. That's
You
exactly
assume
what
there's
this,
beef in that food.
That's exactly what this. Okay, so I am broke by random choice. That's exactly what this nice guy mentality devolves into. A hyper masculine women are property kind of mindset, and it's super prevalent in the anime con community. The anime comic con communities. The El Paso shooter
not
had
even-
that as part of his justification for what he did. If it was
Yes.
not, if I'm not mistaken, I'm open to correction.
I believe those are correct. Yes.
The El Paso shooter one is correct.
Yes. But yeah, it's not just the anime and con communities, it's most communities, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all these guys act like, oh, I'm a nice guy. You don't know how to act around people, number one. And number two, you think that women are property, whether you are one of those narcissistic guys, like actually narcissistic, like they think they're good looking guys, or you're one of those like never have left their mom's basement without her permission kind of guys. So
I think the problem is, and I want to address the white knights thing. The knights in
Yeah.
shining armor. Let's
There's a lot of cosplayers who have those kind of
Milady.
people.
Milady, the fedora,
Malader.
The fedora. It's that
Nice-
lovely
nice-
neck beard you have.
nice booty.
wait,
Wait, I don't think that's how that
Nice
works.
booty.
wait, what?
No, like, and then you were like, how come all the guys that are assholes to their girlfriends? And I'm gonna get into fucking detail. I'm gonna get into fucking detail about that.
Fucking detail.
They're
Fuck.
yuck. There's another thing that I want to talk about that,
Mhm.
because one of my friends is guilty of that too. I'm not a woman beater. I love my mama. Sleep with
shit.
me. I love my mama. Sleep with me.
Oh
White
my
knights.
God.
So let's look at history. Knights are brutes and dumbasses.
Mhm.
So if you're calling yourself a knight in shining armor, aren't you inadvertently calling yourself a dumbass?
The ultimate question.
Because knights weren't exactly like the smarter people were the ones in the back coming up with the strategies. The pawns go first in war.
Yeah, just in chess.
Well, like a knight is technically someone who's knighted. So,
I
like,
don't know. I'm not fucking white.
but I understand what you're talking about. That these guys are clearly
I'm not talking
just
about like the
assholes.
knights, like sir. I'm talking about like knights, like armor, swords, stabbing
The-
people
the
that
same
don't
thing.
agree with
They're
them.
the same. They're the same.
It's
thing.
the same thing.
And
Yeah.
generally, a title
So what you're
person
telling
has
me
an
is these people are
education.
they're gonna show up and they're gonna stab somebody if they don't date.
That's why it's in quotes. It's a white knight.
It's a
You're
white
supposed
knight.
to be the hero of your story, but you're the
Right.
hero of your own story. You're a nightmare to everyone else's.
I don't like the whole white knight. I will come protect you, me lady. Why did I sound like Mr. Krabs?
Hey, my lady, I'll protect you with all me money.
That's weird.
I mean,
Mr. Krabs goes to an anime.
it's like at the time I told my friend, you marry
Mr.
a
Krabs
rich
goes to
model,
an
and he's like, yeah, it's a dude, and then he's like, how rich?
Compromise.
How rich we talking?
Money is money.
Black Sonic. I
My
love
lady,
these.
I'm here to offer thy protection from vine jerks, and thy may offer secure of thy suck
Sucker of thy bosom.
thy bosom.
That's straight.
Bosom.
That is straight up white knight. Love it.
That is some. I've been spending too much time with the Renaissance bullshit right there.
But this guy is like 5'4", like 280 pounds, and sweats
No,
profusely.
I mean you don't.
Yeah,
even,
you're
they
gonna
don't. They
protect
don't.
me.
They don't have to be like. Not all incels are nice guys. They're
Yeah.
not.
This
some
is
of-
true.
They're not overweight.
This is true.
They're not.
This is true.
You have some that are in shape, like, and then that's where the whole fuckboy term comes from too.
Mhm.
Like you have dudes that are like that fix themselves up and man pretty themselves just for the sake of getting laid.
They didn't fix their mentality though. It's something they weren't able to do in the gym.
Yeah. Like incels can be like all of the above. The point is, the main thing is that they feel like women are property. And if you are even just the slightest bit nice to a girl,
Well, it's not just
he
women.
has
it's like
to
in
reciprocate
general at
sexually
all.
with you.
It's not just women. It's just like in general at all. Like whatever they want, they feel
But it's-
entitled to it. I know,
but it's
I
mostly- yeah,
I know it's
yeah.
mostly women, but we want to stay gender neutral here. I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to be PC. God damn it.
Well,
It's
stop.
not
That's
you,
not how that
Goku.
works.
It looks it's
Incels are
awkward. You
not
don't wear it
PC.
well.
Okay, I don't know. Look. I'm learning. Okay, I'm trying to better
No,
myself.
you're
as a
doing
human
good.
being.
You're doing great, Goku.
Trying to
No,
better myself. Leave
You're
me
doing good.
alone. Leave me alone, Mexican.
Mexican.
Here's the thing.
Holding in a fart. He's like,
No, because we were at Apollo Con. And this one chick that was with us, her name was Sammy, and I really liked her. She was cool. I had a crush on her. She invites two guys to come hang out with us, and they're kind of following us everywhere. And she's getting drunk off of her ass, and she's getting drunk to the point where she can't stand up anymore.
Mhm.
So I'm like, okay, Sammy, time to go to bed. Like, lay her down. And so I lay her down because, like, everyone, like, we already agreed to share the bed. So I lay her down on the bed. And then I'm like, okay, guys, I know what you guys are here for, but y'all need to piss off. She's drunk and she's passing out. Oh, but we're here to hang. Nah, good for you. Go hang out in the hallway.
Right.
And so they started texting her. I thought we were going to fuck.
Yeah.
Because she showed me the text messages the next day.
Oh my god.
yeah,
Yeah.
then she should have quit drinking.
I know. She's violent. I'm never sharing a bed with her. She punched me in the face. I'm just like
Oh.
there in my little spot right there, and then all of a sudden she just...
Falcon punch.
No, it was more of a backhand. Because she tosses and turns. And so every person, like, every other person I've ever shared a bed with has abused me. Like, at this point, I just started handing out my wallet. Look at Jay's. He's a guy and is nice, but not a nice guy. No offense, Jay's point says, you're never a person's true personality until it's too late.
Well, I'm a guy. and I am nice. Also, I'm not a nice guy.
Incels
don't-
and nice guys can look like anyone you won't even know. So a good breakdown of diversity in the incels is as follows. You have the truly ugly people that legit have zero chance of even getting dogs to like them enough to get that close, and then you have the normal people who have the worst personality ever and they refuse to address it ever. We have a friend, like, he's not bad looking, but he's a bit of a, he admits he's a pervert, but he can come off really, really strong.
Damn, Black Sonic.
He was sitting on a girl at Comic Palooza, and he wants to sleep with her. He's already, we all know what he wants to do. I don't know if he's told the girl yet. So he takes her outside, like, hey. They were flirting. They were talking.
Right.
He invited her. So they go outside. He's like, hey, I'm feeling kind of dry.
Ow.
And so she comes inside, and she's like a little creeped out by that. Yeah. So he just said that to me, and all of us were like, what?
Yeah, that's not really the best thing. to
What?
say.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Sanji. Arr? No, that's exactly the reaction I had. At one point, I would do that whenever I was confused, like, Arr? And then we asked him, hey, man, what did you mean by I'm feeling kind of dry? Like, what are you, a chick or something? I mean,
He's part mermaid.
he's part mermaid. Oh, I don't even know what I meant. Like, I don't even know. When I said it, I thought it'd be, like, a good pickup line. But now that I look back at it, even I don't understand what I was going for. Like,
That was really dumb.
I'm like,
Maybe you
were
should have really thought about that a little bit harder
I'm like, were
before
you
you
trying to,
actually
like,
said it.
Were you trying
You
to
know-
like insinuate that you wanted a blowjob or something?
It's like a sense of like it sounded, I don't know, I think for him it's a sense of it sounded it's like a sense of, oh, it sounded better in my head than if you say it's like not really, this doesn't
the
really
way
work as well.
It was his first innuendo. Give him a break.
I know, right?
Probably
Because
what-
the
probably
way the
what-
way I flirt and the way I drink is, hey, want to do some shots? Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, let's do some
That's
shots.
not flirting, Goku.
Oh, that's not. Oh,
No.
well, that explains why I never meet anybody.
SJ has food here.
Hey, do you like bread?
Let's get this bread.
Do you like bread? Ooh, I love bread.
No. Indigo, he's a really good friend of mine. I've been working with him. He's doing a lot better now. But we had some. We've known people that are like, I don't understand. I paid for everything. I bought everything, and she still only like.
Said hi.
She only like said bye and shook my hand and gave me a hug and then left.
That was the best day of his life.
They're already making fun of me in the comments. That's just called getting drunk. That's just drinking Goku.
It's like, what do shots? Yes.
Yes. That is literally how I invite people back to the room. Like, hey, Conchas. Okay, Uzi, your month is over. By the way, I can start calling you by your original nickname. But I just won't call you the nickname on the podcast because I respect you as a friend and I'm hungry. Bring me some lunch. What'd you get, SJ?
Pineapple fried rice with chicken. It's a little spicy.
All right, start eating it. Come on, you are our audience.
She has to wait like another 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let it cool off.
No.
Yeah,
no.
okay, yeah. Okay.
No, not that.
Just leave it at that. Yeah.
It's
all right.
fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Like
Your-
it's not a secret.
Your food's
guys.
your food's feeling kind of dry. That's what it is.
You know what? I kind of like that saying because it's just being
15
dumb.
minutes.
I'm not gonna. Okay,
anyway,
fine.
I'm not
I'll
gonna-
stop calling you that nickname, Uzi. How about I'm gonna call you Red Uzi anyway because you're always like. But I miss Sanji. Welcome, Sanji. Welcome, Uzi. Thank you for joining the podcast. We're talking about incels and nice guys. So if you have any stories,
friends.
let us know and we can share it. I have chicken tortilla soup, but
Hey,
it's just that, like, okay, so you talk about, like, it's very common in the community, especially the con community, the cosplay community. It doesn't matter if it's Comic-Con or Anime Con, especially in the smaller conventions. Like, at the smaller conventions, it's much more visible.
mhm.
It is.
People.
What? You're outside.
That's creepy.
No, they would
Good
show
for
up
you.
randomly at my house to come pick me up or something.
You just hear a motor.
They're working for John now. They came to fuck with my internet.
Oh shit. Anyway,
But in the smaller cons, it is much more noticeable. Like you do see
Yeah.
that.
Slimmer pickings. There's a lot more dry people there. I'm going to use that saying a lot and make it really awkward.
I
It's
mean,
very awkward.
it's better than the other saying. You just walk
What?
up to somebody dressed as Luffy, and you just tell them, "Hey, you
You
want to
want
touch
to
my
touch
meat?"
my meat?
Which is
Look, what the fuck? Look behind me. Oh crap, SJ, look behind you. There's like a big roach on your wall.
Shut up. Don't do that. I actually.
Oh my God, it's
terrible
flying.
I'm afraid of him
roaches.
too. I'm afraid of him too. I will scream. I told you I've had a gun held in my face, but I
Yeah.
see a flying roach and I scream like a little girl in
Yeah.
a horror movie.
No, my dumb ass. This is what I decided. This is how I kept myself up awake last night. Was so I listened to a lot of like horror podcasts. Some of it's like real and some of it's fictional. And so one of the podcasts I'm binging on right now, they have like show notes, he calls, like clips of newsreels and pictures that some people send of their experiences and whatever.
Mhm.
And I just spent all night catching up on these notes.
Finding
And I think
comments.
I'm still like a season behind.
Sanji,
So, like-
it's okay. It's part of your character. Sorry, it's just I have to address the comments real
All
quick
right.
because they asked the question.
All right.
If it's a question, we have to address it.
No, it's fine. But anyway, so like I have like really weird like peripheral vision, so I'm always seeing something like over here.
Ghosts.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what?
No, I legit like saw something. I think it was a smudge on my glasses, but I saw it like over here and it like moved. So I was like, what? Nope. Never looking over here again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And then I had to actually tell myself, like, I'm pretty sure you didn't just see that. Go ahead. So that's what I do to myself. I scare myself.
You didn't see anything. You're just going crazy. That's it.
Yeah, are you
crazy.
gone
Been there.
cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I've been there.
All
done
right,
that,
so Sanji, I've known Sanji for a long time, and it's okay for him to simp a little because he actually gets, I guess, what would be the term? Scores.
What?
There you go. He actually meets people. and
He isn't dry.
He isn't dry.
dry chicken without flavor.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are we going to Pollo Loco now?
Pollo Loco.
My sister had that. She said it was really good. It's like, no, it's not.
No, it's
good.
not. No, it's
I
not.
had that 5 years ago. I never went back since.
We had a Pollo Loco cup that opened up in our town, and then it closed, and then it opened back up like a month later. It closed again. It's like, you learn your lesson.
You know
old
who
man.
eats
Lay
Pollo
down.
Loco?
White people.
Incels.
Incels and white people.
Wow, as I said that, you raised your hand.
Yep. Well, I haven't since they all closed down, so there's that.
I didn't know how. I didn't know the whole guys picking up girls up non-consensually was a thing until I intervened on somebody doing that at San Japan. Yes,
That's happened.
there are guys that will pick up girls, but they are like really good. The ones that I've seen, they're really good friends already, and they're okay with it. Like I picked up one of my friends. He's like, oh, it's you, Goku. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that I have any direct stories of interacting with incels and the nice guys, but I have seen screenshots from forums and stuff like that. It's just a bunch of garbage.
No, that's
It's a bunch
lot.
of garbage about people complaining that they bought dinner and didn't get laid, or they tried confronting someone after a breakup and didn't get laid, and it gets worse. Give all the incels gas station sushi. Ooh.
Jeez.
Oof. Jeez.
Gas station sushi.
Just tell us how you really feel. That's the point. It goes back to keep your hands. It goes back to keep your hands to yourself. I mean, if you're really good friends, I've seen people do it and they're really good friends, and that's fine. But if you don't know the person and you just randomly pick them up,
Right.
you're gonna get your ass whooped. And that, I think that's the problem.
Well, also just any person who thinks just because you're even minimally nice to someone, they have to sleep with you. Like that's just bullshit.
No, it's bullshit.
like,
Incels don't.
so no
deserve-
head.
So incels don't deserve gas stations.
Oh yeah, that's
Gas
skateboard.
station sushi can kill you, dude.
I could. You ever seen Futurama?
Yeah, it can't.
He got really strong though.
And smarter.
That was a
in way.
sandwich. That wasn't sushi, and it was from. It was in a
Oh.
bathroom.
Bathroom sandwich.
Bathroom.
But-
sandwich.
Oh, I shouldn't have ate that bathroom sandwich.
But yeah, I think like bottom line, it's basically like women are not property. No means no, and everyone has the right to say, "I'm not interested in you that way." Like, I'm actually a really affectionate person, but I can't. Like I've said it before, it was really hard for me to even be like sexually interested in my boyfriend, like my ex,
Mm-hmm.
because that's just not who I am. I'm old fashioned. I'm a romantic at heart. I can't think like that. And
Was his
so,
nickname Tiny Tim?
no, but he was a fuckboy because we were only together for a little bit, and
He hit the hills.
yeah.
He left dry.
He damn it, that's gonna be a thing for a while.
I
isn't it?
mean, and I don't know if it was somehow like I allowed him to like manipulate me in certain ways, or if I was actually like just being myself or whatever. Like we didn't fully do anything. We were just like getting used to each other, I think. But yeah, like I've never this was me just like getting used to actually being with a guy, and I was trying to actually be like, okay, I'm not even thinking about the nonsense like does he chew with his mouth open or anything like that. Like that's not
I got
well, you
in
know, like
trouble
some
for
people
that
break
a
up over
lot.
some petty stuff like that. But I was like,
Does he chew with his mouth open?
My first
Jesus
girlfriend fixed that problem for me.
Oh my god! Can you imagine you're dating someone like,
That's aggressively chewing. That's like a cow.
exactly?
Yeah.
They chew like I imagine anyone that they chew with their mouth open, they chew like a cow. Like
honest, aside at first, until all the issues started up, like his only worst traits, in my opinion, was that he smoked pot and he liked Dragon Ball.
hey,
Dragon Ball made it onto the list of worst
like
traits.
those are two of my two top things.
You two don't
Sorry.
get along. You're gonna leave dry cook.
If
Well,
it makes
no.
you feel better, me and him wouldn't get along. He chews with his mouth open.
Well, he didn't do that. I was just saying, like for instance, like
well,
the
now
absolute
now I imagine it, so I can never be
Go ahead.
friends with him.
No, the thing that the actual flaws he had, not that stuff. He was actually really good about it. He didn't smoke around me because he knew I didn't like it. And even though I offered for him to do it at my place when he was over because I wanted him to be comfortable, he's like, I'm not going to do that. That's your space. And I was like, but I don't want you to like not do it in your space just to make me feel comfortable. It's your space.
Right.
But he was like, but we're dating. I'll
right,
do that
but that's
for
why
you.
you do it outside.
Right. So,
Leaving one personality, come back completely high as fuck. It's like,
right.
I just saw a purple dinosaur walk by. It's awesome.
Right. So I was like,
feathers.
Dude, I could have
Yeah.
swore that Nerf football was just
so I
talking.
thought like we were doing good, like communicating and compromising with each other. But then it was the stuff like he lied to me, he bailed on me, he
He's laughing at something else. He's not
Okay,
laughing at
cool.
you.
Sorry,
No,
don't worry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
I'll laugh at you.
Like he like we made
The
he's
fake
the one that
laugh
made the
it a real
plans and then didn't show up.
Oh,
Like-
that sucks.
No, yeah, like he was the one that was like, "Hey, let's spend Christmas together because the things just worked out
Well,
in
that's
a way that
that was the problem. Christmas came up and he was broke.
Well, not even that, because I told him like, you don't have to give me anything. I don't want anything. I got you.
Aw.
I'm usually
like-
single right before December and then get back together after Valentine's.
Right. But it was stuff like we had planned to have like the whole weekend because he had a couple weeks off and I at least had the weekend off. So
Right. Well,
the
okay.
original plan
We're gonna-
was to be together for
Right.
Oh.
We're gonna go back to incels though.
Right.
Because this is getting a little. We're sharing too much of your personal info.
point of
What was the name of your dog?
What was the name of your dry guy?
Drag.
You know, like a shy guy,
All
but
of-
he's
all of
dry.
them.
I kind of do want to tell you guys his name just so some of y'all can go kick his ass.
No, just
because-
like
It was
fuckboy Brad.
Mitchell
You can make up
White.
something. Mitch. It was
Chad.
Chad.
Just pick someone of the
Chuck.
chalk.
Sounds like a Chuck,
give it-
actually.
Oh, give him a nickname, Nevada.
Nevada.
I'm gonna give him.
Nevada. Badaba.
Like the state.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
Well, that's why
Nevada.
That's why he was so sketchy. He's always playing the room. I'm totally going to this expensive place I made you buy tickets and an outfit for. Nah, I bail, bruh. I just, I bought. No, I don't want to bring it up. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, so we're talking about incels. The reason why I bring up the whole, one of the things that like kind of pissed me off earlier that I kind of want to talk about, is that these motherfuckers, when they're interested in a girl, they will do whatever they can to spend time with that girl alone. Let's go to the movies, just us.
Yep.
Let's go out to dinner with just us. Can I bring my boyfriend? Oh, I don't know. I only have like, and then they'll like cancel or reschedule, and they only want to hang out when the boyfriend's not around. So, because my
problem. There's a
ex-girlfriend
boyfriend
had a
there.
friend like that, and he's like, "Oh, your boyfriend's being a dick." Oh, I'm sorry that I won't allow her to get drunk and spend and get drunk in a room with you alone. Or I'm sorry if I'm telling her, hey, don't go anywhere. Like if you're gonna go to the con, go with a friend, and don't just go to any random room party.
Right.
If you're gonna go to one, let me know where. So in case I have to come get you or something. Like I didn't. And don't take drinks from strangers. I'm like, I'm like, hey, just be careful when you go out there. I really don't want you going to these room parties alone. And he's like, you're being an asshole. You're being controlling. No, I'm just trying to be like cautious. I'm not saying don't
Protective
do
and
it,
all that.
but I would prefer if you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't take, like, definitely don't take drinks from strangers. What, like, you're being controlling. Like, fuck. And I told the guy, listen, guy, if you have a fucking
As
problem
compared
with
to
me,
don't talk to any guys at all. Like you're with me, so don't talk to any of
I
these
didn't
guys.
tell
You're not
her
supposed to
that.
have
I
any
didn't
guys.
tell her that shit.
No, I know. But whoever's
difference
telling
between
you like you're being
controlling and
I'm
controlled,
sure he.
Active.
Right,
that's
yeah.
controlling. Saying like I can't have guy friends because hey, I can eat now.
This guy's buying me gifts, babe. Tell him to pay some of the bills.
Slide him on the electric bill every once
For
in a
real.
while.
Like, here's my
There you
phone
go.
bill.
Like no, yeah, you can tell me what to do with my life when you pay
Dry
like, my
Guys
rent
is a
and
good
stuff.
name. That is definitely one we're going to use. We're
the
going to
new
make a
name
little
for
graphic.
incels
We're going to
is
make
Dry
a new graphic.
Guys.
Dry Guys. That sounds like a cosplay group of.
There's a YouTube group called Try Guys. So Dry Guys is pretty
That's
good.
appropriate.
We're gonna get
I like
sued.
it. Thank you,
No, we're
Momo.
not.
Thank
We'll
you,
be okay.
Dandelion, for that.
Today's podcast is Dry Guys.
I'm just kidding.
Get clear.
Guys, burgers and fries.
Get clear eyes for Dry Guys.
Don't get date raped. Oh my God, you're so controlling.
For real, like, well, like, what is your like? He just doesn't want you to hang out with me because he don't want you to have a guy friend. No, I don't want you to hang out with her because you've been trying to hook up with her for months.
No, you do. Is okay. He doesn't want you to hang.
And
okay,
badly
go
at
send
it.
one of your friends with them instead.
I'm like, and I told him, like, I told him
okay.
to his face, like, listen, man, if you have a problem with me, why don't we go outside and we talk about this? And then she's like stopping
men.
me because we were at Renaissance Festival, and she knows how I can get. We were at Renaissance once, and I was making a joke, and I was like, hey, I was shaking every white person's hand at the Renaissance, saying, hey, I look forward to working for you one day, even little kids. And I said that to some guy, and the guy was like, what did you say? And I'm like, you heard me. You want to step over there and talk about it? And that's what I told that guy. You want to step outside, and we can talk about it outside. If you have a problem with me in my relationship, like, if you have a problem, let's go right now. I guarantee you that, like, I don't want to say what I said, but motherfucker's going to be drilling into the floor while I eat cereal and watch Super Nanny. Like, no, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like, who are you to know the full context of somebody's relationship? You don't know what the fuck's been going on.
Right.
Especially, like, at an anime convention. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot of people that just get grabby and they'll lift skirts up and snap a picture real quick. I got a picture of her skirt.
There was a
panties
guy.
on.
There was a guy people were reporting at a con like 4 years ago that he was like he was carrying these women. He was carrying like he would, you know how like they would carry someone like in a position like
I remember the story too.
yeah, and they were like he was taking photos. He was like in his L cosplay too, and
You would just pick them up.
he would just pick them out without their
He
permission.
he's of the incel type body too, where he's just a bigger guy, probably overweight a little bit, but like, and he had been like, he was kicked out of a couple conventions before that report for Akon even showed
Wasn't
up.
that the guy that was walking around looking like fat bastard from Austin Powers?
No, it was he was wearing a L cosplay from.
No,
Death
I'm
Note.
not saying he. I meant size-wise.
Oh no,
No,
not
he wasn't
really.
that fat. He was overweight, but not like chunky.
Who's not like he was overweight.
He was overweight, but like not horribly. But like he would cosplay as the L cosplayer and go and like pick people up without their permission.
I'm clearly not pretty
mean-
enough to not get attacked by any of these assholes because that's never happened to me.
Bruh,
I would never attack you.
I would
Thanks,
like
Chase.
first off, ain't nobody picking you. Look like you carry a taser.
I don't, but thanks.
You
Bro,
look like
don't-
you know people who would probably kill.
Hey man,
for
don't be lifting her. That
I know
bitch,
Goku.
don't be
Yeah.
lifting her. That bitch got a cattle prod. She gonna be like. Ain't gonna be like
Well,
Jurassic fucking Park dog. She gonna be like,
Someone mess with you at a convention, just yell out, "Go, go!"
go go.
Every Goku will come, and then he will come.
No. And if I don't come the first time, Goku dinner. Like the Kool-Aid
Money.
man. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Just yell out, "Mexican!"
Mexican.
Right.
Let's address some comments. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Don't get date raped.
No,
Oh my god,
no.
you're so controlling. I'm addressing all of them.
Yeah.
Incels share a lot in common with rapists. More often than not, they are the same person. I hate
Say
it
it
when
louder
guys,
for those in the back.
I hate it when guys make friends with me just to have sex and then leave. When I say no, that's not what friends do. Dry guy. Oh, but they do this stuff in my Japanese anime, so I should be able to do it in real life too.
Yeah.
Why else would they wear such short skirts to tempt me? That's sadly a thing that keeps happening, Dandy. She carries a billy club. There
You got,
was
like, a small
this one
purse,
guy
but a
at
giant
Anime Next
club.
in Atlantic City 2 years ago that would literally lift skirts then dart. Like 2 girls I know and myself and my Elsa cosplay got our skirts touched. I would have beaten that dude's ass.
Yeah.
I would have chased him like he stole my lunch.
Scary.
If I look at you like a 5-course dinner meal, then you're not running away. I might. People think, oh, Goku's overweight. He's definitely on catch. I'll catch you.
The big people can run very fast over short distances as long as they're not turns.
No, I no.
It's like how you run away from an alligator. You gotta do zigzag.
Actually, my everyone touches my calf. My calf muscles are actually pretty fucking chiseled.
The big people can be fast. Like that is a misnomer.
people-
Have
I
you seen
brought
a
you a-
hippopotamus? They're fast.
I bought you a button. Can we hold hands now?
Yep.
Ooh,
And they're the incels that become the nice guys. They're like, look, I'm nice. I'm a nice guy. How come I can't get a girlfriend? It doesn't work like that, man.
because you
Yeah.
treat them like garbage.
Yep.
Like if somebody's interested, they will be interested in you. But like my
Right.
best advice for dating is just to meet people, talk to people, just talk to them, just get to know them a bit, and then if you have feelings for them, I guess say so. And if they don't return your feelings, that's fine. Just move on. Like, hey, I have
Yeah.
a crush on you.
Like-
Oh, thank you. I just see you as a friend. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
still be friends. We can still talk regularly. But
Oh,
My
absolutely.
bitch
Do
ass-
not lose your fucking shit just because I say I'm not interested sexually in you.
that's right. That's right. All the. Damn,
Because
I
I'll
feel
be
like
honest with you,
I
9
felt
times
like
out of
just
10,
said
you
that.
are a brother to me.
Jesus, fuck. Tell us how you really feel. Damn.
Well, it's not an insulting thing. It's just that's my first instinct.
That's like
is
you don't want to tell people brother in the anime community. They watch too much anime.
Brother,
Nissan.
I'll be back.
they need to get their
Oni-chan.
heads out of their asses. Then this is just how I feel.
Oni-chan.
Like no, like that's my first instinct is if I talk, and here's me going on my Taylor Swift thing. Like if I talk to you for 5 minutes and I actually like the conversation, you're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna treat you as though you're like one of my best friends. I've known you for years, and you are like family. And I will go like mama bear if somebody
I mean,
fucks with you.
right. This. Okay, so yes, I do a lot of stupid shit. Never call a weaver brother. Oni-chan.
What?
Don't call, yeah, because they'll get the whole Oni-chan complex thing. Don't call a weaver brother. So
Bravo,
yes, I
very
do make a lot of
risk.
stupid decisions, and I do a lot of dumb stuff, like the fighting thing. So the whole fighting thing is I only get into fist fights with people if they are being assholes or dicks, not just to me but my friends. Like with Voltaire, he called me a dirty Mexican. With the guy at the Renaissance, he started shit with me. The only time I started a fight with somebody that was just my dumbass was the porta potties.
When
And
they
the
can't
electrical
talk
socket.
back.
It was most of the time I'll start fights with inanimate objects, and that's my fucking fault. But anytime, like the guy at the Renaissance where I broke my ribs, that guy was choking people out and throwing them around, and like he had turned oil wrestling into the UFC, so I wanted to put him in his place, and I did. He stopped after that. He never did that again. Every time I've gotten into a fist fight with somebody, but And I know I make bad decisions because I'm childish. I am very childish because I choose to be childish.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like, I'm usually like the one that a lot of people go to, like Goku. Man, wow, what do I do? How do I do this? Because I've even had that conversation. I've had those conversations with you too in person, where you just like kind of like, talk to me about what you're going through, and I kind of give you advice. And that's everybody, because I listen to people and I talk to them all the time, and I try to help them. Including, I've had friends that were incels, are nice guys at first, and they have changed little by little over time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I help them, like, hey man, like, don't do this. Because if you do, like, you know how many times I've gotten complaints from girls, he kept touching me without consent. Like, I'm like, where? Because I would ask them questions like, okay, where did he, like, you know, how was it? Oh, he was rubbing my back. Okay, well, remember you were rubbing that girl's back? Yeah. Okay, she didn't like that.
Yeah.
Not like, when I say touching, I don't mean like like one of my friends sexually assaulted somebody, but
Mm-hmm. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, like it doesn't matter if you think you're being non-sexual or non-aggressive. It's what the person you're doing things to feels. You can think whatever the hell you want to think, but they're thinking something else entirely. So you need to be aware of what's going on in their heads too. And I know that's hard. I'm not saying be a mind reader. I'm saying you need to actually be vocal and saying like, "Hey, is this okay?"
just real quick, I want to. How do you say the name Toriki Natsu? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. First off, I want to say welcome to the podcast. Your first time commenter, and I just want to your question is, hi, I just got here. Are you guys? I think you mean for or against incels.
We are hard against incels.
This fucking fan just turned off on its own.
It said you had enough air. You're done. Yeah, we are hard against incels.
What are you for?
Well, no, it's not that we're against incels. We are trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
Delilah.
Stop
Just-
it.
We want to help people because there are people that just want to like meet someone and go out on dates and, like, you know, get pee-pee touch.
Which is
Say that
reasonable.
last part. You ended it with the pee touch. It's like,
I was
Pee-pee
like,
touch. They want to get
Yeah.
pee-pee touch. Fem,
But that
what is
takes-
a femcel? What is that?
I think it's the female version.
probably.
I would guess.
Oh, sure. I guess I never heard of it, but sure, why not? Females can do it too.
Oh, fuck no. Oh, I mean, yeah, no. You know how many times I've seen that shit happen? Why would that fuck bunny sleep with me? I'm like, bitch, have you seen? I'm like, no.
You're mean. You're a mean person.
Like this girl slapped me because I told Canada, give me 2 dogs, dog. Because they were making hot dogs. So I'm like, give me 2 dogs. And like, don't talk to that. He's my boy. And then she slaps me across the face. My inner instinct was upper, like, sure you can.
Down.
That
forward,
was my fucking inner instinct. But
I
my
believe it.
my rationality was like, Goku, it's time for bed. And she would not shut the fuck up. Like,
Right.
if somebody would just walk me back to my camp and sleep with me, and it was so fucking annoying. And like, dude, I was ready to roundhouse kick this bitch.
She was feeling kind of dry.
Because she was like all over Canada. She's like, she wanted to sleep with him, and she was being aggressive. She was grabbing his shirt and like planting kisses on it.
Mm.
I believe one becomes I believe you can. I believe that you're not born that way. You can be an incel, because the problem with becoming an incel, like, so I believe some incels become the way they are is because, like, and I've noticed this, a lot of parents shelter their children, and they don't take the time to explain to them, you know, how to talk to people they might be interested
Right.
in. And I grew up like in a really rough area, so I learned how to talk to people. I never really learned how to talk to girls either. I'm very, very straightforward, by the way. I'm very, very straightforward. So, it's just people just didn't learn, and they just have to be taught. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can be an incel and become you can like no longer be an incel if you just learn, and you have to want to change though. You have to want to change and learn.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, being an incel is not exclusive to men. There are the nice girls too that will buy you all kinds of shit. And I'm like, yeah, you do realize I friend zone you, right? Because I had like,
Right.
Simpet. Simpet.
Simpet.
Simpet. That was good. Simpet. But she's like, no, I'm like, I want to buy you a Goku thing. No, well, I'll take food. Goku's going to look nice on my dresser, but I'm hungry.
Well, see, and like that's the problem with especially our society because we rate like women are only what's the word? Fuck, I lost my point.
That's
But the
okay,
point
don't
is like
worry.
so well, hold on. So yeah, so guys, unless you look like all of the Chris's in both the Marvel and DC universe and all the girls, unless you look like a Victoria's Secret supermodel, you're not pretty. Like that's what society tells us. We're trying to be more body positive because we know those are unobtainable goals. But the other side of it is that um a lot of guys are told you're supposed to be like really strong. You're supposed to be athletic. Girls are interested more
Basically,
in
stereotypes.
Yeah.
the jock
Yeah. The
stereotype.
masculine and
They're
feminine
not really
stereotypes.
interested in guys that
I don't, I,
actually
I don't
like do well
agree.
in school or whatever.
I don't agree
Right.
because
I
like
don't agree with
the
that crap
body
either.
type, no, the body type has definitely changed. It's become more open and especially for women. Like women are the one that are still really, really picky when it comes to men. Like they want like beards, they want facial hair, they want certain body types.
Or this or
You
that.
can't
Yeah,
be this fucking height. You can't be this level of fucking ugly. You can't be this fucking fat. You gotta have this much fucking hair on your head.
Jesus.
You gotta not have this much hair on your head. I don't like long hair. I don't like short hair. You know, most guys, I mean, if we could just like if a guy could just stick his dick in a toaster, he'd probably be happy.
Well, they can. They won't be happy for very long.
I'm not saying all guys, but there are a few guys out there like, you
Damn.
know, if the toaster could like satisfy his
Okay,
needs,
okay,
he'll
hold
stick
on.
with
Bring
the
it back, bring it back.
toaster.
I was trying to make a point.
If the
I was
toast
trying to
fits,
explain something.
Good job, Goku.
I was trying to explain something, God damn it.
No, we
But no.
go ahead, go.
So, but it's also like personalities, you know,
Excuse me.
we're starting to change from the original narrative, you know, like the men goes to work, the woman stays at home and raises the kids and everything. We're trying to like flip that or combine the two. Like both the men and the women have to help maintain the household and make the money. And there are just some guys and some girls who are just strictly like, fuck,
I'm fucking hungry.
shut up, so am I.
No, I know where you're coming from. The whole you mentioned personality. Like, here's the thing, though. At this point, there's a lot of guys that just put up with their crazy girlfriend just because, you know, hey, she sleeps with me, and nobody else will.
That sounds like it's a dry guy and a coarse girl altogether.
Yeah, but like, especially in race, like when it comes to race, like. If you're black or you're Hispanic, there are a lot of girls in our own race that won't date us just because we like rock music, just because we like anime, just because we like cartoons, just because we like
Right.
comics. If we speak proper English, that's a good. Oh, you're trying to be white, and then they get mad at us for dating people outside our race because you know there's a lot of people in our race that don't even want to fucking date us because we don't fit the fucking we don't fit the
Right.
fucking criteria.
Fit the mold.
We don't fit the
Right.
mold that they
The mold.
want. Like, oh, why do
Yeah.
girls like? And there's nothing wrong. Like, some girls do like the thuggish looking guys, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what they're
Nothing
into, that's
wrong with
fine. Whatever, fuck it.
But don't be with a guy that's gonna attack you. Guys on the same page. Don't be with a girl that attacks
I've seen
you.
guys date tens, and then they're cheating on their tens with like fours.
Interesting choice.
No, it's true though. I mean,
Well, no, I got it. I mean, but it's like, but don't be with, yeah. But see, like, that's the main thing is one, like, be true to yourself, whatever that means. Like, quit trying to fit into the narrative of somebody else of how your life is supposed to be. Live your life to the best that you can. And if you want to be with this person or with that person, if you want to act this way or that way, as long as you're not breaking any laws, like you should be doing that. And but on the same page, like we keep talking about the guys. There are some girls out there that are just like
No, I'm talking about the
absolutely
girls too. I'm
terrible
talking about the fucking
human
girls. How like
beings.
they can be, how they can
Like
like,
everything you said about the guys can just literally be put right on the girl
Absolutely.
for the same
And the
reason.
problem, so like that's kind of the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
We try to empower women so much to say like, oh, always have, you always have the right to say no. Even if you said yes, you still have the right to say no. You can change your mind, and anyone that gives you shit is just a shit person. But same goes for the guys. If you if you were approached by someone and you were like, yeah, let's do this, and you change your mind, guys, you are allowed to say, you know what, never mind. You are allowed that. And
but
you
it's
are
just as hard.
also
It's
Like
just
when
as
you
hard for
find
us
out
to
that
say
they're a
no too.
Dragon
Like,
Ball Z fan,
you know how
you
much,
can-
you know how much fucking shit we get like forced into, and we're like, oh, what the fuck was I thinking? Or why am I doing this? Why am I here? What am I doing? And sometimes we just can't say no because it's it's like, oh, why are you being a wuss? Why are you being a sissy? Like, be a fucking man. We get shit like that all the fucking time.
right.
And the thing is, like, we try really hard to like. I mean, guys, it's like, oh, guys don't have to do much to like try to impress women. They just have to get out of bed and fix their hair. Sometimes the girls that we're interested in aren't attracted to us, and that really does hurt. But at the same time, like, and guys get shit all the time too. Like if a girl's dating an overweight dude, oh, he must be rich or he must be hung or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or oh my god, you need to tell him to go on a diet or lose some weight. But the girl's fine. The girl's beautiful no matter what. And I don't have anything against that. I'm just saying
Well,
that
no,
is
yeah,
some of the
but
shit that
Sonic,
no,
you have a
but
question?
but like that, but
No,
she's
that's sorry. It's just that's pretty relatable. I fucking I've known firsthand about that.
Mm.
Do you want to share?
Not really. It's just simple stuff like that.
Okay. But no, yeah, like, but it's also like there's something wrong. Yeah, when you see couples like that, it's like there's something wrong with the guy, but there's also something wrong with the girl for being in that situation.
Okay, hold on. What's going on in the comment section?
A lot of stuff.
We're very cautious now after what happened last time. So when people when you're just okay, not
start
practically,
replying.
it's better.
They're
Okay,
agreeing with you. Good comments.
Toriki, it's better to be an incel who would openly admit they disrespect women. Is it better to be an incel who will openly admit they disrespect women, or to be a nice guy who live in a fantasy where they treat women better but actually don't? Ooh.
That's a good point. That's a good question.
I mean,
tough
if
one.
you're an incel that openly admits to being a terrible person,
Then you're just an
not
asshole.
likely to trap someone in a bad situation.
Right.
So I'd say by default, only one who would get trapped in that is someone who just doesn't care.
I think an incel that's openly admits that and they disrespect women is just a fucking asshole, and that they actually evolved into a whole different category. So I think that would be better.
Where if you were a
Depends on where
nice
they go with
guy,
it.
a nice guy who fakes being nice the entire time just to be in a
Yeah.
situation, like, well, at some point, either they're that actually a nice person or they revert back to being the shit person they were, and then the relationship falls apart because of it. Like, you can only, that's the other thing about, you can't fake it forever. Like, you have to
Right.
be true to yourself. So don't put up this whole mirror of like, I'm this perfect individual and this is what I am all the time, because on your worst day,
Mhm.
that's facade's gonna crack and they're gonna see
Yeah.
right through it. It's like, oh, you've been this for 30 years. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I have to
No,
agree
absolutely.
with Momo. Momo answered
I'd-
that pretty perfectly. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but somebody
No,
gave
yeah.
an answer to it, and I think this is the best one. The answer is neither. But if you're asking for a lesser of the two evils, lesser of the two evil scenarios, it's the first. So people openly know to avoid you.
It's like you see a
Right.
giant person.
No, absolutely. You always
a
want to
machete.
know what
That's
you're
a
getting
warning
into.
sign.
Yeah, you always want to know what you're getting into. I don't like people that are fake. I don't like people that
Hello, Gabby's here.
so
One of
girl.
your number one fans. You say hi.
I said hi. I waved though. But now I'll say hi. But yeah, like it's always better to know exactly like face value what you're getting. Obviously you don't want to lay it all out on the table like on the first date.
But they're
Right.
not gonna fucking lay it on the table. A lot of people are just gonna. We live in a society where people are gonna sugarcoat everything. They're gonna have this illusion of what they make you think that they are, and then you don't really know them until you either move in with them or you sleep with them, and then you see them without
Right.
all the makeup and all the fancy shit on.
I'm
Right.
an upstart entrepreneur. He's unemployed.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, I am unemployed. Hey, what's up?
Yeah. But but no, yeah, there's just terrible people around because a lot of people aren't raised with how to deal with not getting things their own way.
Right.
And especially like how to deal with conflicts without like screaming at people or using your hands, like physical violence. There's a lot of that. We just don't talk about that. We don't talk about, as a society, healthy ways of dealing with conflicts. We don't do a lot of conflict resolution trainings in school when kids are young or even in the workplace. And there's just a whole lot, like you can just see it in a whole lot of articles. There's people just getting shafted for one reason or another for crap that didn't need to escalate that far.
Right.
And now it's
We gotta address some comments because they are
Yeah.
blowing the fuck up. They are.
hey guys,
I think they're just talking to each other.
slow down.
I'm
It's
so
like
happy.
saying hello.
Ari's here. Everybody say hi to Ari. Ari.
Hi.
Hi.
Got Momo and Ari in the chat. Gabby's
Hello,
here.
hello.
There's always a honeymoon stage, as I like to say.
Yep.
I'm perfectly fine dying rotten brat inside. And you know what? You can be a brat. You can be. That's fine. You can, as long as like all I want is some attention. Just like text
Yeah.
me every now and then. Like you don't even have to like talk to me
Sometimes
over
you
the
gotta
phone.
feed your Goku.
Yeah, you
Yep.
gotta Goku. You gotta feed Goku, and Goku lives off of attention.
There you go.
clap
Let's see.
like
I hate it when
Tinkerbell.
people think I'm fake when I'm not being fake at all. I'm actually this nice. Yeah, and
Same.
I
Same.
hate that shit now. And that what pisses me off of these fucking nice guys and incels have fucking ruined it. I can't say hi. Hello, my name is Goku. Nice to meet you. Oh, what do you want? Why are you talking to me? I can't make a
I
conversation
have
with
a
Right.
boyfriend.
No,
I have a
absolutely.
bitch. I
They gotta
said hi and
damage
that
the
sucked my dick.
reputation.
And then it's funny because then the guys will be all butthurt, like, I can't even talk to you now. Not you, Goku, but like
I just complained about that. You're calling
I know.
me out.
I know. Well, no, not you. But you can clearly tell when it's
an
an
example of
incel
you.
doing it versus when it's like you doing it.
I'll be
You
right
can
back,
just
guys.
there's
Y'all talk.
Yeah. There's just a clear difference when that stuff happens and you're just like, you get the vibe, like, no. And then you'd be like, oh, is it not PC anymore to say hi and call you pretty or whatever? It's like, not the way you're doing it. It's got nothing to do with you saying the thing, but whatever you're doing is just wrong.
It's which is, I guess, better to be defensive than it is to be open. Like, oh, openly invite that nice guy, that dry guy to come in.
Mhm.
Or you could just be defensive right off the bat. Like, if someone isn't like that horrible person, maybe they'll stick around. But you will push away people if you have that type of defense.
Right.
And there's also another example would be there was I think I shared this story before. It was like this guy like screenshotted this text message he sent to this classmate of his, my bad. Oops. He was like, hi, it was like, hey, and then she was like, I have a boyfriend, and his response was, oh, that's great. Yeah, do you remember that PowerPoint? Yeah, we're still working on that. Where's your part? It's due tonight.
Like, instantly defense is like, that's cute. I'm your Uber driver. Get in.
Yeah. No, it's just ridiculous. But it is partly because of the incels and the rape culture that we've sown here.
Yeah.
That unfortunately has to be some women's first response. Like, why are you paying attention to me?
Which
Unless it's bad attention.
It's not uncalled for though, because you have to be defensive in certain situations,
Mhm.
especially when you're at a convention with thousands of people you don't know.
Yes.
And people who are upset about being caught in that, I don't want to be friend zoned because that's just awful. It's like, is there something wrong with just being friends with a whole bunch of people? It just, oh, they don't like me that way. All right, well, at least I could be a friend. That's an option. These incels and stuff, they also complain about not having any friends. Yeah, because you're trying to fuck everyone you meet, dude.
Yep.
You need to just be nice for once.
Yep.
Without intending on getting your dick sucked.
All right,
every
wait.
5 seconds.
And then-
What the fuck
yeah.
did I miss? Because Indigo commented, I will admit I've done that out of pure trauma and fear.
Oh, you get defensive. It's the hey, they say, "Oh, hi, how are you?" It's like, "I have a boyfriend," or like, "You can't touch me like that." It's like, well, that's the instant barrier
Yeah.
they put up instead of
Oh, well,
opening up a
I agree
conversation.
with Sanji. With Sanji, he says that that's everywhere.
Right.
That's not just cons.
No, exactly.
I had to
Like
go get some
that's
food.
because again, like that's the culture we're in right now. It's not specifically conventions. It's everyday life. You'll talk to somebody. You can talk to somebody, be it a guy to a girl or vice versa, or even of the same sex, and because of what's going on in this one person's world, they'll be like, I'm already in a relationship or this or that, even though you are just
Hey,
trying to
Sonic.
have an innocuous conversation
You want to
and just
touch my
say
meat?
like, bro.
It's an inside joke.
Awfully
I'm sorry.
dry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Very dry piece of meat.
No, it's not. It's actually pretty moist. Oh, I get the joke now. Oh, I'm feeling dry.
But fuck, damn it, Goku. I had a point and you fucking had to make a joke.
I think your point was going off of you don't when you go and start a conversation with somebody new and they put up that instant barrier, you judge them immediately, but you don't know what they've been through where they're at that
Right.
defensive barrier.
So, and again, when you see people react to, so I'm all for the walls. I put up those walls, especially after my ex. I've put up all kinds of walls. I have a really hard time
Boundaries.
being flirty and talking to guys, which sucks because I really want to date guys. Fuck off, Goku. No one's talking to you.
John Tadero has a
Not
lot
you,
of questions
jackass.
for you.
It's the comments.
Huh?
One of your
Moist.
number one fans, Daniel, commented moist.
I don't care. That's not the issue.
No, but that's
But,
what I was laughing at.
Dry.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
okay, so one of the things I wanted to bring up. All right, okay, let's address some more comments because they are blowing up today.
we picked
Never,
a topic.
never. I'd rather have a friendship than nothing at all, and I'm going to address that in a minute.
Yeah.
The friendship thing, like especially when you're not at the conventional pretty, like when you're not the conventional pretty, that's immediately where I go to, even if it's a whole lie. I feel bad when it's completely innocent. Men, I like you. Secretly, they want a girl with big breasts, ass, and thighs. Women, secretly, they want you because you're tall, money, deep voice, and not too high pitch or a big dick. Damn, that's a
Rude.
wow. That's kind of
Wow.
rude. We
Pachinko.
love
Damn.
you.
Straight
You don't
for the
know how
jugular.
tall I am, and I'm not that rich.
I'm not tall. I'm only like 5'11". Jeez. I would deal with a lot of the guys who were on the down low. They'd hit me up, start getting flirty, but then I let them
I
down
thought we answered
gently.
the
I
question.
suddenly get all kinds of gay slurs. Sorry to repeat, but I want to know your answers. Okay, what was the question? Did I miss another question from
Yeah, what happened there?
Toriki? Can you repeat your question to each of you? What is the difference? Oh, okay. Oh, to each of you, what is the difference between the incel versus a nice guy who is more dangerous physically or emotionally? Okay, I'm going to apologize to you, Toriki, because only I can see the comments directly. The rest of them, they have to watch the stream. They can't see the comments, so if they didn't
It's
address your
really
comments...
And sometimes not all the comments get put on. Today I saw that a lot
No,
of my
they can
comments
only-
that I
It's really
posted
tiny.
Yeah.
didn't get put on the stream.
Yeah, sometimes they don't make it to the stream. But we
Okay,
don't
so
know
say
why.
the
Well, because
question again?
Toriki is on YouTube and
Right.
you're watching the Facebook. So to each
Between
of you, what is the
incels-
difference
Well, no,
between an incel
even
and
my
a nice
face-
guy? Who is more
Well, even my
dangerous?
Facebook. Ugh.
Who is more dangerous physically or physically and emotionally, and/or emotionally?
I'd say the nice guy is my opinion for it, because the incel, the nice guy has that portrayal of they're going to try to go actively out there to get somebody, which might be deceiving in a way, where the incel, I feel it's a lot easier to see right through their lie and what they're trying to get.
Not
Before you
entirely.
continue, Dandelion says, "All I want is friends, and it's so frustrating that some people don't see it as just an option." I'm your friend. I'm not.
Everything is about you, Goku. Damn.
No, I am friends with
Goku
Dandelion.
has-
No,
Goku
You
wants
are,
friends.
but not everything is about you.
no.
There are other people that are fucking around with her.
You guys are both arguing. I hate it when you two argue.
Shut up. No, but I'm just saying, no, I'm trying to help comfort her. Every time I try to do something nice, is like, shut up, Goku. I'm like, fuck. All she's saying that she wants friends. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not saying, oh, I'm your friend. What about me? No, I'm saying like, I am your friend. And I
Yeah.
don't see you in that light.
I'm your friend too, girl.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Sonic
Fucking
isn't.
hell.
But back to the question: are they dangerously more physically or emotionally, and which one is more dangerous?
I think the incel, I think, would be physically more dangerous, but like emotionally, you're more likely to get attached to the nice guy if you don't see through the fact that they're clearly only in it for one thing.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of domestic abuse cases where they were nice people at first, and then as soon as they were like in a relationship for long enough or they even got married, things changed.
So
So
yeah, I
it's
guess it's both of them would be the
yeah,
nice guy
somebody
in my
said it.
opinion.
Yeah, somebody said it down in the comments. It's two halves of the same coin. They're both bad news. You personally just have to know what your boundaries are and what you're comfortable with, and don't sacrifice that
There's
if
one
it puts
comment
you in
said
a
the nice guy is a level 1 incel. So that would be like the nice guy is who you see on every mook you have in the beat 'em up side scroller, but the incel is that boss at the end of the fight that he's there for a specific reason. He's coming up and he's got nothing but bad news for you. For the nice guy, it's like, oh, I can avoid him for a little bit. Once you get to the incel, it's too late.
right.
It's a bad analogy.
Yeah.
Dry
Thanks.
guy.
Thanks, Dandelion. G5 you are not dry guys.
Laughing my ass off.
The thing is, like, no, honestly, the thing is, both of them have the potential to be ticking time bombs. It just depends on what's the trigger.
I think that the incel itself doesn't have the cover of
Look,
being a
let's
nice
just put it
guy,
like this:
though.
they're both dangerous. They're both equally
They
as
are.
dangerous physically and psychologically. What they need to do is they need to come see Dr. Goku and get a prescription of 2 ass whoopings a day.
Take 2 of these in the morning.
Take one
Damn.
before breakfast and then one before lunch, and your ass will be on the ground by dinner. I'm serious though. Some of these people, I bought you all these gifts. Just look at it.
What's with that box and why is it so close to your waist? Open it.
Some of these guys just need their asses kicked.
Oh, they'll stay in their room.
And I guess they also just need to learn how to take rejection.
Sanji, who do I make the prescription out to since you want all of it? Who do I make it out
Oh,
to?
damn.
No, he's like, oh, that's a good prescription. I'll take your entire stock, maybe for somebody that he knows, because me and him know a few
Oh,
people
okay.
that need that prescription.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll be right back.
Say one
Sounds
for
like
me.
he's requesting an ass beating.
Indigo,
No.
you automatically, you already know, like, you already know. I'll beat motherfuckers' asses. Would you be friends with an incel? I am friends with some fucking incels, and I have threatened to whip their asses multiple times.
You're a gatekeeper from the other side. You're keeping the incels away from the group.
I know. I was
and
like, hey, what did I just tell you?
get out of the fucking room.
Get out of the fucking room. I try to help and change. I try to help them learn how to talk to women, how to approach women, what to do, what not to do. Like, don't spend all your money on the person. No, I know you like her, but buy her a gift here and there. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with buying a gift here and there, but don't go and blow
Don't
your life
overdo
up. Don't. There's this one dude who's been friends with this one person for years, and they're like attracted to them, but they've been friend zoned. They will drive hours. They will drive this person everywhere, hours, pay for everything, and never once, not in the last 10 years, have they gotten any ass from this person.
What?
Talking about an incel, nice guy, whatever.
Okay.
And I really like this guy. He's a really good friend of mine. Fucking love the guy, stand-up guy, really great guy. He's not abusive. He doesn't lie. He's just like in love with this person, but
Oh, are you answering the question?
Yeah.
I'm just sharing an
Kinda.
example.
Okay. That's a hard question. I don't like that thing where people can't change or be helped. I don't like that.
Well, he can. That's why. You walked away when Go was talking about like he tries to show them that they're being just an awful person, and sometimes it just results in ass beating.
But I mean, like,
To that, what Chad said, don't come on too strong, too fast. You'll ruin whatever chance you make.
Right.
Sometimes I do come on a little strong, a little fast. But not like, hey, let's have sex. No. I'm like, hey, I really like you. You're cute.
Start
So-
with hello.
Hello. Would you like to
Not-
suck my dick?
Hi.
It's not
Hi.
a dick. Bit strong.
Hello.
Too strong.
Hi.
No, okay, examples are, hello, I'm feeling dry. No, that's a bad example. A good example is, hello, my name is Tostino's Pizza. Would you like to be friends?
My name is Frank Todero. Not dry anymore. Wet.
Nope.
All the
Especially
way.
when you talk in that voice.
Starscream does not sound like an erotic voice.
No, sometimes, look, I know there's the whole, you can't change somebody unless they want to change. Sometimes,
Right.
though, sometimes,
And there's a
I must
difference
impo-
between. Oh,
well,
sorry.
no, I must improvise. Sometimes, you just have to put foot to ass. Sometimes people need to learn the hard way.
Black Sonic, I want to hear the rest of that story.
The $200 spent on somebody.
No, the other one that just
hey man,
popped
look,
up.
hey man, like, look, we said we would never bring up the guitar thing again. I said I was sorry.
But they wanted to be a musician.
But yeah, like,
Motherfuckers be like Obi-Wan and say hello there, and then when they say hello back, you whip out your lightsaber.
oh damn.
See, but you're absolutely correct. I just hope you don't get any more crazy.
Guys can be fucking. You know
Yeah,
how people
true.
say girls can be crazy. Guys can be crazy too. Guys can be fucking crazy. Guys can be fucking stupid. There is one girl that we know that got so fucking mad because this one dude didn't want to date her. She went online and started accusing him of being a racist and a xenophobe or whatever.
Slow it down. Like, slow that down.
What?
No,
The
that
question
she
to
did.
that person, like, slow that down. That's not what happened. But no, like, that's what I'm talking about from both sides. Like, it's somebody rejects me. Clearly, there's something wrong with that
They're wrong.
person, and it's like, no, they just don't see you
Right.
in
See,
that way sexually. Like, calm the fuck down,
Dandelion
people.
posted hello there, like, and oh, I gotta read what this.
Okay.
Hello
what-
there, General Kenobi, and then hello there, and then they go. The person would say, "Hello, General Kenobi, I have a boyfriend." If you want to throw somebody off when they say that, hello, miss, nice to meet you. I have a boyfriend. Oh, what a coincidence. So do I.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh,
Welcome to our
Oh.
swingers club.
I should have throw her off. Like what?
what?
Plan B. Plan B.
Oh,
I'm actually a lizard person.
and I want to address the friends thing. And so many people are afraid of relationship because they've been damaged or hurt or scarred that they now like. There are a lot of people I know that have friends with benefits, and honestly, there's
I don't know
nothing
if I
wrong.
can do that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hardly like friends.
And benefits
Nothing wrong
doesn't
with
have
that.
to mean like sex. It can
But- right. But again, as long as the two parties or more, if depending on what you're into, as long as it's all consensual.
right. Do you
And everyone has the right to change their mind.
how do you yes. How about you? Yes. All right. You may now have sex. Do the hokey pokey.
And turn yourself around.
And, but that's what it's all about.
It's a weird sexual position.
Okay. You
And
guys are
Twister
weird.
isn't.
God, it's not a sex game. It's just weird gymnastics.
It's not a sex game, but it turned into one.
I've played Twister. It is not a sex game. That is just
You've
uncomfortable for
obviously
everyone.
never been to an orgy.
You got me there. That seems like it was going to be sex anyway, and then Twister was thrown in.
I know
I
the
just
way
came to play Twister, guys. Where's your pants?
Oh, it's strip twister.
I didn't agree to that. Is that like different rules? Why are you already naked? Did you start before I got here?
I haven't heard so much. Get tattoos damaged on their forehead. Don't get that fucking tattoo. That just screams edgy, and that's gonna make I would find that less attractive. I'm like, oh
Underneath it, it should just say unemployed because you ain't getting a job anymore.
Jesus fuck.
I wear a beanie all
Back
the
on the
time.
topic. They're telling me to focus back on the topic.
Focus.
Focus, Goku, back on the topic. Okay, so there are people that have the friends with benefits, and people just are. There are people that like, oh my god, I've been talking to this person for like a year, and I said I really liked them, and they said they like me back, but they don't want to get into a relationship because they're not ready yet. I'm like, shut the fuck up. If it's that big of a deal to you, then obviously you're not as committed, and you should just fucking. And I'm sorry, but you should just fucking move on.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but like that's kind of fucked up, Goku. Like, why would you? No, it's the truth. I mean, if you're not gonna be on the same level as commitment as the other person, then why the fuck? Why torture yourself? Why torture them? Why waste your time? Why waste their time?
It's not how a relationship works.
No, relationship is partners. You have to work. You meet in the middle with everything.
Yep.
With all of all the good shit, all the bad shit, and you have issues, you work them out. But they're not in a relationship yet. One of the individuals is not ready for a relationship, and the other one's like bitching about not being in a relationship. Some people are just not meant to be in a relationship, are ready for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly hard to be friends with somebody if it's 150. Like, yeah, it's really hard to, and that goes for a relationship. It's really hard to be in a relationship with somebody when everything you do is, you're trying your best to be the best that you can, and everything you do is either not good enough or, maybe not good enough, but just not enough.
Right.
No, we didn't lose the topic. We're still talking about the incels and the dating. We're still talking about dating in general.
We just got off on the shoulder a little bit.
It's a side street.
No, it's all relative. It is all relative because
you're an incel and a nice guy because you're trying to get in that relationship that you have no idea how it works.
Because you can become the incel. Okay, thank you guys. I have a topic recommendation for next live. You guys should talk about mob mentality and how it relates today in the past. Bye. Okay, yeah, we can actually talk about that tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we don't have a guest tomorrow. It all goes hand in hand. Dating, you got to understand it. And I think when you date, I'm not saying everyone should have this mentality, but when I date, I'm dating someone because I want to have something. Like, I don't want to date this person and then date someone different in 3 months.
Mm.
No, if I'm going to date someone, I would prefer if they were the last person I dated. Like, hey, we have a future together. Like, we have a house, a family, whatever. It doesn't. We don't even have to have kids at this fucking point. Like, a lot of people don't want fucking kids, and honestly, a lot of people don't need to fucking have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another topic for another day. But it's just like you can't force what you want. Like, people go to the cons and they just like, oh, I want to get laid. Like, that's the whole point I'm here. I'm going to get laid and cosplay and buy shit. Oh, look at that girl, man. I really like her. I started talking to her online. Well, how long have you talked to her? And then they show you the conversation. It's just like, hey, hi, how you
Back
doing?
and forth
Good.
like twice.
Okay, cool. See you at the con, see you at the con.
Left on read.
Yep.
Like, when you sent like 5, they've sent like 10 messages to them and they haven't replied back in 2 weeks. But it says read.
Mm-hmm.
Replying to Sanji, they are fuckboys, the ones that lure you into a full ass relationship before breaking up. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like, some fuckboys don't even do that. They'll just bone you and never talk to you again.
He was about to bone his girlfriend, and then this fire alarm happened, and then I was like, no way.
Food cast, because I see you guys eating food. I was hungry and I'm about to get more food.
I got a drink.
Oh, he went to Whataburger.
I did.
You know how that commercial's like, he went to Jared? No, he went to Whataburger.
Because he cares.
Because he cares.
Yeah.
He didn't buy them a $700 ring.
I mean, if you
bought them Whataburger, because that's what they wanted.
I bought Whataburger.
If you're gonna propose to me, like, if you buy me Whataburger, I'll say fucking yes. Doesn't take much to make Goku happy. I don't even like wedding bands. I think they're dumb. Like, how about we exchange like championship belts or TVs or something? Buckets of chicken.
A controller.
Yeah. Hey, hi. Send Bob and Vagine.
Bob and Virginia.
Virginia. Oh, those dudes. Oh yeah, those are something else. But we're talking about kind of like how many of y'all have actually seen somebody like the incels or the nice guys? Just like, because I've seen it all the time, and I still see it. And sometimes it's. Do you know anybody? Do the person that you've seen do it, Sonic? Do I know them?
You've probably seen them around whenever there's like a convention or like an event going on.
And I don't know them personally because
No,
I don't have those people around myself.
I'll give you an example. So this guy, he pretty much, it's like the most cliched nice guy ever. He was all like, man, why is when I took this girl out to eat, all she did was say things. She didn't like say anything. She wasn't like asking me out or anything. I took her out to dinner. It would have been nice if we would have went on a date or something like that. And he pretty much got mauled on the comment section. He posted about that and he got mauled for it. Like 90% of people, I think it was like 90% of people were like, she's not entitled to, dude. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
if she doesn't want to, she doesn't want to, man. You can't just like force her to do something like that. And then he proceeded to go on like Facebook Live about it. And then I had another friend of mine. She was in a relationship at a time, and she was like calling him out about it. It's like, listen, man, that's not how it fucking works. All right. You know, you can't just bet one time. It's not like in the fucking movies. Oh, they meet for like 5 minutes and they fall in love or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, those movies don't make any fucking sense. Like,
but
they go to a restaurant and find parking right away.
It's like that. It's like that scene from Frozen where, like, in the first movie, like,
can't marry someone that just met.
You can't marry someone exactly. So it's like
true
that.
love. That's not how that works.
That ain't it, Chief. And that's pretty much that's pretty much one person I know.
Right. I don't. That doesn't sound recognizable. I didn't actually see any of those posts or anything. But somebody's
It's from a few years ago, though. So
okay.
Don't worry.
No,
it's probably
I don't think I ever saw it because like a few years ago, I'm really not that active on Facebook, honestly. Like, I only hear about the drama if somebody brings it up. Like, I don't actually know what the fuck's going on. Indigo said that free PS5 and Xbox Series X, just take my life and my past lives. Free PS5 for my hand in marriage. Fuck, I'll marry you for a PS5. Indigo, I guess it's like when a dog catches its own tail, like what do they do and how do they act once they get it?
Yeah.
They just let it go after a while.
It's like Plankton. He's like, I don't know. I didn't expect to go this far.
Yeah, for real.
Expect to get this far.
But with the whole, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I've got a friend, a really good friend. He's not a nice guy, the quote one, but he's a nice guy. He just was terrible luck at getting dates, and like he's a guy that's bigger than me. He's like 6'4" or something. He's fucking massive, but like he's just a nice person. But he just has a bad luck talking with people and never got in relationships because it was just awkward. And eventually, if you're still a nice person, as you get older, you might probably find somebody eventually. You can't expect someone to just love you because I'm nice to them.
Right.
Why don't they love me? Because they don't fucking know you? I don't know.
I recommend everybody takes somehow an interpersonal communications class. It's a speech class that I took like my first time through college. It was awesome.
Enough.
It's how to talk to people. It's how to talk about like different cultures, different types of questions, like all the different situations. I liked it. I liked my teacher. She was really engaging and everything. I wish that class had gone a lot longer. It was just a little semester class. It's really not that hard. It's like if you can go to like your local college or whatever, I'm sure you can just audit a class. You don't have to actually like take the class, but you can at least audit it to actually learn the material without having to like get the grades. But you shouldn't be flunking out of it. If you're flunking out of a communications class, there is something wrong with you.
Show up.
But,
me.
or even if it's online, just do the actual stuff. Like just read the book. Like it was just so good.
The alternative for everyone, you can just take Dr. Goku's prescription. 2 swift kicks to the ass. I'm telling you that sometimes it's all it fucking takes. I'm a firm believer that everyone at one point should have gotten their ass whooped.
Even me.
Yeah, everybody.
Me and you, Super Jew. We'll take this out. I'll give the old.
No, I
1,
thought she
2,
said even me.
No, me.
That's what she said.
as
even
in herself. I'll
Like,
beat you up.
Have you ever gotten
I
beaten
would
up?
enjoy it though.
growing
No.
up?
I try really hard not to get into that kind of situation.
Everyone-
I've been pushed before.
Sometimes, like, and that's how guys become best friends. Like, we've beaten the shit out of each other. And the next thing you know, we're drinking beers.
Guys are weird.
Yeah, girls can't play fight though because it turns into a real fight.
Then
And then they
start,
never talk to each other again.
Cyberbullying each other.
Well, I don't do that shit. That's bull.
Guys
I don't like that
bond
shit.
with hands. You're gonna catch these hands, and next thing you know, we're gonna catch some shots. Too numb to pain. And the whole dating,
Okay.
and actually, I did have something to say. The whole dating thing about like, oh, I went on a date with her, and she never, like, we didn't become a couple. You know how many dates I've gone on with people, and it just like after the dates, it's like, nah, it's not gonna work out.
22.
A lot. Not this year or in general.
Yes.
This year, like 2. This
The
year's
story of Naruto and Sasuke.
The story of Naruto and Sasuke is Sasuke runs away and Naruto chases him. Naruto chases him like a toxic ex.
Ooh.
What happened? Sakura didn't chase him at all. I was like, I'm just gonna wait in the village and hope he comes back. Naruto's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself.
Sasuke is a worse parent than Goku.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyways, we're going on topic. You know, I've gone on dates with people, and it's just like, you know, I thought we had something. Turns out she didn't feel the same way, so it's
Yeah.
like whatever. It didn't work out. She doesn't love me. I but you know, and then I'll still pay for the date. I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, hey, since we're not dating, can you like pay me back for that dinner date we went on?
I got a medium, but you got a large. Can we split the difference?
Contrary to popular belief, physical altercations work. They do work. They really do.
They don't work all the time, but they can work.
They can work. No, because a lot of people, like, when you've been beaten to the ground, you kind of come back down to earth and you realize that, like, like, you know, it's like the whole MMA thing. Like, you know, like you find out, like, when you think you're the best and you get beaten, you realize that there are better people out there and you should keep improving on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a question.
Sometimes- sometimes
is Sakura an incel?
Oh my
Sometimes see, people just need a swift
Ooh.
kick in the ass.
God. That's a good question. I don't
Goku, is
know.
Sakura an incel?
Yes. No, she started off that way, but she really loves Sasuke, but
I think it goes by like she's kind of a nice guy, but only to one person.
she's the nice
Right.
guy, but eventually, like she realizes that Naruto was sacrificing himself for her, and she tried to get him to stop, and so Naruto's like, man, fuck off. I got Hinata now.
I don't need to see. I can see right through your nice guy
Hinata
mentality.
better looking. She got a better personality.
Yep.
She's a better fighter,
Yep.
and she got more personality.
She's got a rich family.
Her family rich.
She's got a Byakugan. I don't. It's just a benefit.
I guarantee you, this bitch can go Super Saiyan. And Sakura, you over here looking, you over here chasing Sasuke. Sasuke don't want you. Sasuke want Naruto.
Hinata, excellent housewife. Sakura, accidental house destroyer. She's an insurance liability. You gotta
True.
put that shit on a form. I don't think she's not an incel. I would
mean,
say
like,
like
no,
a
like, a
version
lot
of a
of
nice
dudes
guy
Would
or a
stop.
nice girl.
No, like some dudes would actually stop physically, like lifting skirts or lifting girls if they try to do that and someone like just like somebody just goes up there and just whips his ass, he won't do it anymore.
Well, I mean, no, that's different. That's deserved. But I mean, like in general, I don't know if I agree with your whole statement. But that's me.
You don't have to agree with me, but results are
Right.
results.
I mean, yeah, but again, I think we're talking about two different situations.
No, these fucking people that are like being pushy and aggressive and like, I want this, I want that. No, it's what you want, but what you need is to get your ass whooped.
I think it works for the guy side probably a lot more than it would for like any type of female side. But for a guy, they have to have that specific mentality that getting their ass beat breaks them of, which is something that men have. It's their dominant figure. They think they're the best because they've never been in an experience where they've lost. And they're the same type of people who rage quit in video games probably because
Right.
their internet connection was bad or this guy was camping the whole time. That's that incel mentality of like, if they get their ass beat in real life,
even in
probably
Cobra
fix a few
Kai, like
things.
the bully stopped bullying the kids after he
He
got his ass
beat.
whooped. Yeah, he was no longer an issue. He was just one of the boys. Well, he ran away, but
Well, no, yeah, I got that. But again, I think. No, I got
Damn, I
that
fucked
when
up.
it's deserved, but when it's just random.
It's not. Yeah, it's not good. For one, it's not going to work every time. You might just accidentally
no,
beat the
sometimes
crap out of
no,
someone for no
sometimes
reason.
sometimes like hey man, stop following that girl around. She's not interested. But I like her. Look, if you don't stop following her around, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
So there are also some levels that you could have gone to before you went to a physical threat. The Goku doesn't have that step. He
Yeah, I
goes
don't have
from
that
here.
step.
He's nice once. He's a one strike person. Like nice once. That's it. Now
Stop.
it's violent.
No, it's more of a it's like stop. But
No.
no, if you don't if you don't stop, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I feel like that's actually a reasonable escalation as far as like what I've seen like a few clips of Super Nanny. I feel like that's like a reasonable explanation. You tell them to do the thing, you give them the warning, and then you do it.
Yeah, don't just run in there and deck him in the face.
I feel like there's a step for like this situation of telling them not to constantly follow this person around. It's like there might be a few middle steps. Telling your kid
Right.
not to eat the yogurt in the fridge
Right.
because they have dinner coming up.
See,
Telling them
Sanji.
once, and then you beat
Sanji's
the crap
ready.
out of them. It's a little different from telling this person, don't try to fuck this person.
Right.
It's your kill it. No.
Try to take another step in there.
But no, yeah, I agree. Like if you catch someone in the act of doing the thing, absolutely knock them the fuck out. If I ever got, I doubt I ever will, but if I ever got in that situation, I would not try to knock them the fuck out myself.
So a lot of these incels and a lot of these nice guys, I hate to say it, but they're
Cowards.
they're cowards, pansies.
For the
whatever you
most
wanna call
part.
Because if they have that mentality that they've never
Right.
been proven wrong or beaten, then that's when the ass beat can fix that. Or they'll just go away
Awesome.
forever.
Or, and I'm going to play the devil's advocate on here, it'll either fix them or it's just going to cement what their next step was going to be if they kept failing. And then this is where we get the like mass shooters. Like,
It's
sorry to
not,
throw
it's
that
not
in
that
there.
clear cut. It's not
That
that.
is-
It's not that gray or black and white. It's actually more gray. Like more than likely, like oh shit.
That is a possibility.
It is a
though.
possibility,
You don't want to be
yes.
their darkest day that turns them in a certain situation
Right.
where hopefully the physical threat of an ass beat, like a Goku threat, is enough for them to be enough. Like, okay, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay,
Hopefully,
I'm at least not going to mess with this girl anymore. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you keep following them around and threaten, like if you like, hey, if I see you, foots to asses.
Right.
And so, like, they'll know, okay, Goku's at this con, I should not do this just because if there's food around, he'll lurk around the corner.
Don't go hunting around the food court.
No,
That's-
don't do
That's
that.
El Oso territory.
Or around the Goku merchandise. The Dragon
Like
Ball Z
designated.
merch.
It's like don't go swimming when there's murky water in the ocean because sharks attack. This is prime
Speaking of
Goku
sharks,
area.
off topic, did you watch Monday Night Raw, Sonic?
Yeah, what about it?
Did Tenzawa get eaten by a shark?
I don't know. Do we
They were
do we
talking
have
about-
to know?
They were talking about it on like what culture, and he's like, he got eaten by a shark. It went from the worst Raw of all time to the best Raw of all time.
So to come
Just for
back
him
as
getting
El
the shark.
Tiburon.
Tiburon.
Yeah, because we saw. I don't know.
You know, one of the wrestlers got eaten by a shark.
Yeah, so pretty much like Maneater. Yeah, free publicity for Maneater.
Yeah, for real. Man eater.
They don't
Once
need him on
again.
this show. You got some
I-
good slogans now.
I mean, it is a very. And there's still a lot to talk about, but if you see someone at the con doing something very inappropriate, you have to give them the warning first. Hey, stop. If you don't stop, I'm gonna make you stop.
Mhm.
It's just how it is.
Yeah.
And as always, if you see a Geeks 5 ever member and you feel like you're being threatened by someone else,
We'll
let them
protect you.
know.
Geeks Fiber presents rent a partner. We will pretend to be dating you for the sake of chasing off simps, incels, and fuckboys.
Sometimes we're just bored.
Sometimes we just
or the female variety.
That's why. No, okay, that's why we
Femboys.
said partners. We didn't say. Oh no, fuckboys. You can.
But
be
you said fuckboys,
yeah,
yeah.
but fuckboys very universal. By the way.
Dry guys and coarse girls is the term.
What's the name of the actress? The one that likes chicks, Ruby Rose or something like that. Or
That is
Oh, yeah,
one
yeah.
of the actresses that likes chicks, yes.
That is one of them. Yes.
yeah, she's a fuckboy.
I don't know anything about her, so okay.
No, at least that's what I heard people say. Like she's the fuckboy of girls.
So you don't know for sure.
I
You're
don't know.
just.
I don't really give a shit.
Spreading those Goku rumors.
Oh, no, I was just using that as an example. Like, I'm not saying she
Today
is.
on Goku Reads a Newspaper.
Goku reads Facebook again.
Ah! It's always a good day when you get someone to nearly die.
What? You act like I don't watch or read the news.
That was terrible. I was trying to clear my throat, and then you said that, and I almost swallowed my tongue.
You act like I don't like you say that like I don't read or watch the news.
I know you do, but it's the
I
joke
don't.
of the perception of you.
I read Beowulf and I read
Hey.
How long
Grendel.
How
Grendel.
long ago
I
was
was in high
Beowulf?
school.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I want to read it again. To
We
be
finished the
totally
book.
honest.
We got to the part where he beats Grendel and then dies fighting the dragon.
you should read this book,
What is it?
Metroplex
I
Empire.
can't afford
The
it.
new
Beowulf
Black
too.
Knight.
That's how you gotta say. Beowulf.
Doggy, what do you
I'll
think about incels?
I'll ask. Like,
Doggy.
Text
Nice
it to me.
guys.
I'll ask my sister to get it for me from her library.
It's free on Amazon Prime, or you can buy it and support a nerd who wrote a book.
Yeah,
Auto.
see,
It's on Audible.
Gabby says as a woman, I always carry pepper spray or something if verbal communication isn't going to. So I feel like some people just pepper spray people just for the fucking sake of
It's an
pepper
experiment.
spray.
It's like
Some people.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Goku.
Not everybody.
I don't know you. That's my purse, and then
dad.
The weird argument like, oh, pepper spray is not going to deter him all the way. It's like, you know what? I'd rather fight a blind person than a person who can see me. So
Right? Yeah, for
blind
real.
them. Now you have access to all your other tools.
That's right. Blind them and then whip their ass because they're not Daredevil.
Unless he's getting like Matt
Unless
Murdock.
you
Like, oh shit,
pepper
it's
spray
Daredevil.
Daredevil, then that's not going to do anything.
This is true.
I think it would still hurt him. It would still
it'll still
technically
hurt
hurt
him.
him.
No, the mask covers his. It wouldn't get in.
Well, if we're assuming it's Matt Murdock and not Daredevil coming to you with a mask on,
This man fell off of a building and hit like the fire escape on his way down and still got up and walked away. I don't think pepper spray is gonna do much.
it'll be like, spicy spray.
He'll
No.
probably like start rubbing chips on his face and like eating them in front of me.
Look, if
Rubbing
Matt
chips
Murdock
on-
comes for you, you're in the wrong town anyway.
You came at the
It's
wrong
called Hell's
town.
Kitchen for a reason.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one that says you have failed the city?
That is the arrow.
That's
Oh.
Arrow. That's
That's
Green
Arrow. Oof.
And you have failed CW.
You have
that's
failed
why.
this
That's why you
city.
end it.
Hey, speaking of CW,
They
they
canceled Supergirl.
Supergirl. Supergirl's getting
That's
canceled.
right.
after 6
Supergirl is
seasons.
ending with season 6. For those of you that don't know,
Why?
After 6 seasons. Don't know.
I think they're running out of
pepper
story.
sprays the one blind person.
Either
turns
that or
out to be
probably moving to
Daredevil or
HBO Max,
Deadpool.
maybe.
No, it's not being. It's not that it's being canceled. It's ending.
Oh, okay,
It's
done.
ending
Okay,
because it
done,
got
okay.
canceled.
No, it's not getting canceled. It's actually like the shows are ending because the actors want to do other stuff.
Right.
Right, because it's almost been like almost 10 years now.
This is the
Almost.
sixth
Doing this
season.
shit.
Well,
It's
for
gonna-
Arrow, he's been on for 10. For
He was on,
almost 10
Arrow
years.
was 8 years.
Yeah.
He wanted to do other stuff. They're just getting older and like and besides DC, CW's building a whole universe which is gonna suck. Like all the main heroes are gone. Arrow's gone. There's no Batman. And there's no like, I don't know. They just got Superman.
They need to do a Flashpoint,
They are.
They can
They're making a
that-
movie.
like the TV Flashpoint or the movie Flashpoint.
They're making the movie.
Although they are semi-related due to that one weird cross deleted the scene they had with the Flash. So hopefully, if they reset it with Flashpoint movie, they can just kind of
what scene are you
reset.
talking about?
The fuck?
There
Ezra
was
Miller.
it was Ezra Miller showed
That's
up.
not deleted.
in
That's in the
Flash.
show.
Right.
That is
It
in
was
the
a
show.
bo- it was one of those scenes with them. So technically, they are related.
They are. But that's canon as well, and that's how he's gonna become. That's how he gets his name, the Flash.
The Flash.
The Flourish. Skadoosh.
The Flush.
I am the flesh.
That's the Toilinator from Kids
What the
Next Door.
fuck on me, not in me? What the fuck? What are you replying to? Imagine
Lower,
pepper spraying Daredevils
lower.
just to hear people say, "Bro, did you just spray a blind guy?"
Goku, keep going. You missed a comment.
Oh, I'm just no. This one just got posted. Imagine a
No,
timeline
you missed
of
an older one.
Oh,
Older one?
Yeah, from Gabby.
Oh.
No, they
No,
shouldn't do
that.
that.
Guys. Laughing at myself. That's horrible. Only use
Before.
it for serious protecting,
Or after that
not
one.
for shits and giggles. Man or woman, you should always have something and try to be around more of a crowded area that's secluded.
Keep going.
Jeez, I'll just go
As
through
a
all
woman,
of
I
them.
carry pepper. I already read that
I'm
one.
back.
No, there's
I read back again. Sorry.
I'm back. I'm sorry I had a phone call.
no after all those. She said something about like she has a knife. Her comment says specifically she has a knife in her, and that's why she was like on me, not in me.
Oh, why couldn't you just say all that?
Because I don't know why you didn't see that one comment. How
I
did
don't
you
see it.
skip that one?
I don't see it on mine.
Because
It's
I
right bef-
pay attention
it's-
to y'all.
So it's okay. So like as far as the stream goes, it's under the when Pachinko responds to Indigo.
Scroll away.
It's late. It's time for us to start wrapping it up anyway. No more comments.
We don't. I don't see it.
Well, so what's our
It must
subject for
not show up
tomorrow?
for
What
me.
did we agree this up? Dating, right? No.
We didn't agree on anything.
No,
Didn't
we
someone
did
have
say
a
something.
recommendation? Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, what was it? And we said, yeah, we'll do that. Oh,
You
here it
said
is.
that's like a couple of things.
You got mob mentality.
Mom mentality.
Oh,
What is
yeah,
that?
that's an option.
What the fuck is that?
How
Like you only
Can I
go to the
explain?
con and hang out with your group and don't like expand?
no,
Mob mentality could be like you have a lot more courage when you have 50 people behind you or
Right.
1,000 people behind you.
Like a squad.
Also, like you, let's say, pick a voice actor. You hate Frank Tadero, but
why
you're not
you
gonna
gotta
say that.
pick on
I-
Frank?
I was either
It's an
that or Vic
example.
Mignogna. I could say Vic Mignogna, but that's warranted. So I pick someone who's not
Alright.
warranted. It's Frank
Okay.
Tadero. Like
Alright.
Mom mentality is like you hate them, but like no one else hates them because he's a great person. Like,
On
mom
Twitch,
mentality is you start
SH.
convincing people to come with you. So mom mentality is something that you're more confident when you have a lot of people behind you.
On Twitch, S834345VS16.
Seder VS.
In search of followers, primes, and views, come on bigfollows.com.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, it's a
Our
bot.
second bot. Oh, how nice. of
Third
them.
bot.
No, well,
Third
no,
one?
it's,
I thought it was the second.
no. We've had the
That's-
same. We had one that was consistent and on here every time, and we blocked him. This is the second.
Number 2.
In
Okay,
recent,
alright.
this is the second one with y'all. This is the third one overall.
Yeah, those other ones don't count.
Anyway,
Those are like season 0.
See, pilot episode.
Pilot episode.
Pilot episode was 4 years ago. Season 0 was before we all came on.
Replying to Gabby, that's why I tried, and Sonic sounds that tired when he yawns. So I don't know if we're gonna call it mob mentality. We can come up with a better name. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do it with mob mentality, but
Mob mentality towards what though? It's a
it was
very
mentioned. It was mentioned earlier in the video. We'll have to watch it again.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch this shit again. I'm
watch our own crap.
gonna watch my old crap. Discord time after podcast, sure. No,
Right, we do have a Discord.
I can't do it tonight or tomorrow night because I'm really, really loud, and my dad's he sleeps, so, and we have paper thin walls, so
He lives in a Japanese hotel.
no, I live in a house, but it's just
Big joke about paper walls.
y'all can do Discord. Yeah, I'll be on Discord.
I was on there last night for a
I
little while.
need to like get ready for work.
Yeah, Super
Right.
Jew has to go X-ray.
Can we
like,
say? Might as well
or
save the
something.
Discord things for the weekends.
Well, it's always up. Discord's open for anyone who wants to go on there.
In chat. And
But
if
for, like-
anyone wants to hang out on Discord afterwards, we can go on there and chat. But our big Discord is on Saturday when we play
On the weekends, there
Quiplash.
you
Played weird ass games.
go.
Pubes.
I remember that. Remember that? That was one of the answers, and it was like a landslide. A hairstyle that never got out of style. I said,
You know what?
pubes.
Let's do clicks. We'll call it. How about we call it clicks?
Yeah. Click.
Okay.
Con clicks. Because you always have like
okay.
that one
Crew.
group, like, oh, we're gonna kick you out of the group because I don't like you. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Or
Like
like,
kind of fits with the mob mentality too. So okay, yeah, we can clicks. Is it with a Q?
Yeah. Cute.
Yeah, no, KLIQ. Click.
Yeah. Good.
Like
No.
Shawn Michaels would be like, the click.
yeah, we all.
What? No. It's CLIQUES. Clicks.
Too sweet.
Big quest. Hey yo.
Hey, yo,
Llama.
do you know?
What?
He's like,
Llama.
It's a
Woo!
No,
llama.
this is too sweet.
It's a llama.
That's a
It's
llama.
too sweet.
llama.
I'm gonna
Llama.
get a little hat.
Who said it's a
Hat right
llama?
here.
White people? I'm not. I
It's
don't
been-
listen to white people.
It's been a llama since I was like a kid.
Yes, for
Well, this is
the
where
for the
the-
white man maybe.
See,
wolf-
happy
wolf
llama,
pack.
sad
This is
llama,
why the
big boys
Dead llama.
Look at the
vampire llama,
Play.
headbanger
Man.
llama.
here to
okay.
play.
Yeah, no, this is too sweet for us people of color. It's our thing now. We stole it.
Man.
Just like we're stealing back America one lawn at a time.
Hey, Goku, can you comment the Discord link?
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yes, so Indigo, we are going to do. So we don't have a guest tomorrow, so you're more than welcome to join. Let me go ahead and comment the Discord you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if the link on the actual post we have
Hey,
is
mom.
a usable link.
Good night.
Hola.
Bye.
Buenos noches.
Buenos nachos.
She didn't hear y'all because of the headphones.
Okay.
Well, of
Type in the
course
I'm
not.
chat.
saying it to you.
You were
That way
supposed
she
to
knows.
respond.
Yeah, you're
Well,
supposed to
she
respond for us.
She would have gone, hey. That's it. It's because the dog scared her away, maybe.
Oh,
Oh.
Probably, I don't know.
puppy, why
No,
are you
usually
scary?
when she comes in and the dog's here, he wants attention. So he's like, hey, let's say good night to me too.
Say good night to me too. Buenos nachos, everybody.
Buenos nachos.
No, I want nachos.
He
Well,
always
there
gets
you
a
go.
good night kiss.
Buenos nachos. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Gets that sister Abigail, and then she finishes
Slaps me in the face
And
on this
he's
fucking
out for the
tile.
podcast.
And that's how you knocked me out.
Hey,
right
let me
there.
see. Let me see if I can.
That's how he goes to bed every night.
That was like a knockdown.
I sent the link. It's on our Discord. It's on our chat.
Okay.
And also, just in case after the podcast, we'll just make a post. We'll share the link on a post.
Right. Yeah. It posted in the chat. So we're gonna make another post for the Discord if y'all want to join. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day, guys. It is 3 minutes till. Thank you so much for joining us today on our podcast. We had a lot to talk about. It was a very lively podcast. It is probably now our number one podcast. We'll see the viewership, our ratings, and see.
Yeah.
Definitely, there's still a lot to talk about. It's just kind of late, and I'm hungry.
The demo god.
The demo god.
Thirsty.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I am. Do you have anything else to plug before we call it a night?
My phone.
All right. So don't forget,
Touche.
Denim Angel is our guest for Friday, and then next week is We Rise, the group We Rise.
Yeah, I'm part of it. I'm one of the characters in the
Yes.
show.
Hey.
Half masker.
Also,
Yeah, I know, right?
our guest for tomorrow
It's a
is
spider, but look.
is a plate of cheesy nachos.
Buenos nachos.
The guest sounds delicious.
Damn.
Yeah.
They're safe for now.
We will guarantee by the end of the podcast, it will be empty.
Yes.
We can't make promises though.
No.
We don't know if we want to eat them.
We will try to share with you. By the way, I
Oh,
just
sure.
got an announcement. With the owner of the Honda Accord, your vehicle is being towed.
Goku, don't you own a Honda Accord?
No, they're not. What?
That would have been great.
Yeah, cards.
What a loser.
All right,
Don't you
guys, if
own
you
one
haven't
of
already,
those?
make sure you check out our sponsor, NoNameNerd.com. And if you're going to buy anything from the website, make sure you use the coupon code Geeks5 to get 10% off all of your purchases, not just the first one. It's all of them, and it's site-wide. It works on everything on there. Make sure you also subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or you haven't watched us on YouTube, do us a favor, go on there and just hit the thumbs up on the podcast. Like, hit the thumbs up because it'll share the video with more people, and we can keep our community growing.
And also,
Also-
you could also do it on my YouTube as well.
Yeah, check out Keyblade Sonic's channel. It's actually called Keyblade Sonic.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we can help Sonic get 100 subscribers so he can get his custom URL.
Sweet.
Yeah, because they don't let you get one until you have 100 subscribers. And also follow us on
that's
Twitch.
right.
All right, guys. I'm Jesse Goku, and I'm letting everybody know to
Peace
stay
and
classy.
Bye.
T-pose for dominance.